So I legit forgot to record an intro for this. I really thought I did, but it's been a while, so I can't really record the intro right now. But this video is a video where we try and cook things that we've never made in our lives before without watching videos or anything. So yeah. Also, let me know after watching it if you guys want us to have watched videos before or if you want us to go into it blind. Also, let me know if you want us to continue this series. Obviously, it won't be very common on the channel, like it won't be like every video, but it will happen if you guys like this video enough or share it enough for it to be noticed that you actually want to see videos like this again, or just comment in the comment section that you do. So yeah. Okay, so we just got back from the shop and I think we have all the ingredients we need right now. I'm gonna look up a recipe for caramelized onions. We're trying to like mimic a pizza that we've tasted before, but in deep dish form. Now I think we can finally start doing things. I forgot to spray. Are you still recording? I said pause. Oh, you said. So this is the bowl that we're going to be using. If you're thinking that there's something in it, no, that's just the reflection. It's lightly greased. Now we will place somehow. It's weird. You know how other people talk and react when things like this are happening? We just stay quiet and laugh at the situation we put ourselves in.
Well,
okay then.
What can I change?
That's nice.
This is where we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's a deep dish pizza, I think. Wait, do you wrap it over the ends and then pour everything in and then fold it over? Oh. Okay, guys, this is the first installment. Now, I still haven't found a recipe to make caramelized onions.
Catchy.
Hmm?
The first installment of catchy. This is how we introduce our vocabulary to the world.
Yep.
To catch 101.
True. Okay guys, so we've caught on. If you don't know, yeah. We've caught on, we're catching. But so far, this is what we have. It looks pretty nice. But then at the same time, we have no idea how it's supposed to look. So, yay! A+ for reading instructions. The fit for today. Because this also doubles as our mirror right here. I didn't know you guys would see me, but I guess hi. So our measurements are not in Fahrenheit, so it's always fun to have to Google every time.
So our meat of choice is Russians. Why? Because they were available. So they said cover and rest, but they didn't tell us what to cover it with. Why? Oh my gosh, my tongue doesn't work. So we just covered it with a cloth and they said for 15 minutes. So we put a 15-minute timer on the oven. So, yes, we are succeeding. Do you think we're succeeding, Loki? Look it. I want to give him something to do. Come to me if you think we're succeeding. Okay.
The thing that I told my sister is, the nice thing about doing DIYs is that you can't complain about the results. Because who are you going to fight with? Because you're the one who did it.
Yeah, you did it yourself. You decided to catch yourself.
Yeah. Who's suffering from catching?
Yourself.
So...
Okay, we'll see you guys. I don't know when, but yeah, we'll see you.
I'm already recording though. Anyway, my sister's not using a spoon. to take this out stuff. Enjoy this nice ASMR of things frying. Okay, that's it for the ASMR. Thank you, that's the end of the video. See you guys next week.
Next time.
This is the exact time for.
Sit down to learn Chinese name.
Oh, shiny!
Yes.
You know what I heard, ne?
No.
We never sat down to learn Chinese names. And I was just so confused. I'm like, what are you saying? Okay, guys, I'm gonna use this deliciously sausagey pan to make my caramelized onions. So, like, the recipe says I need to cook these onions for an hour. But, like, I've eaten raw onions in salad, so people are gonna enjoy their raw onions today. I am tired. And it's going in the oven anyway, so I'm not gonna stress myself about this. Yes. So the recipe said she must drain the tomatoes from the can, and well, we are just like, what is this waste? What is this wastage? So literally, this is what's happening. Do you have somewhere to put it in once the sift is full?
Yeah.
Hey, we are magicians in this household. We are magicians. Anyway, my onions are burning. See you guys.
Yeah, smelly.
So I'm going to take our lovely cloth off of this thing. Our oven has been preheated. It's been sitting for 15 minutes. Wait, we must crust it like this with the things hanging on the side. Okay, this is going in the oven for 10 minutes. It's in the oven. Anyway, see you guys in 10 minutes.
I'll bring back this one. Shame. Shame.
So here's our guts. There's our tears and blood. Yes, it's time to prepare the cheese. Wait, what did we need the Parmesan for?
I don't know.
It was supposed to go in the crust, doesn't it?
Really?
I remember saying cheesy crust.
I think I changed recently.
So why did we buy it? Oh well, it's going on top.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm here. Oh, my battery's again low. Love that.
Salt. Why are we adding
Sugar.
more sugar? Where is the sugar? Oh, that was sugar. There was no salt.
Yeah.
And garlic. Oh, my feet hurt.
Man, we were doing a lot yesterday.
And I must go do a lot again today. Oh my god.
Yep.
This is the life you chose. Why she looks so dehydrated?
Just pour some of her blood back.
Just like give you back some life, Bob.
Okay.
Okay. Before she gets too hydrated. Plant babies.
Okay.
I'm being weird, I'm sorry.
You know what's funny? That's the thing. For us, nah, we're like, no, we're following recipes, but we still manage to catch. I don't know where my English went. We still manage to catch on and make life difficult for our own selves. Oh, we've moved stations. Ding, ding, ding.
How can I open this?
That's kind of sad.
None of it is sponsored. She's not sponsored. We got this where they start candy. Why would you come out?
I'm sorry, watching you cutting such a small piece of plastic with a knife. I'm sorry, that was so funny for some reason.
It's so oily though.
And like, any hope of saving the packet is now gone.
It was gone from the time when it decided to come out in the middle.
When people say a lot of cheese, they don't know the definition of a lot of cheese. They don't. So the cheese is supposed to be sliced. We are slicing it. It is being sliced.
Oh, it's ugly.
Yeah, it is kind of ugly. Anyway, oh, in the background you can see tissue.
Oh.
Choo choo. You can see a paper towel with ink on it and our weekly plan for our food,
Yeah, we're
except Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
So if you can read upside down,
Sunday, guys.
if you can read upside down, then you can live your best life and do that. Anyway, see you after my onions are burnt. Yes, work it. This is looking this is looking more like a ball pit than a pizza, but it's okay. It will still taste fine, I guess, at the end of the session. Yeah, when we flop excessively. Yeah, we don't flop half. We don't flop amateurly. We flop professionally. Yeah, we could get paid to flop. We really could at this point. Okay, so the layering has started.
That's why I'm great at it. At this point, all we're doing is catching.
Both somebody's are us. We just wanted to have a good lunch. But you know,
Good lunches come at a cost.
am I sad? Slightly. Am I shocked? No.
This is what we do for a living.
Yeah, we're so good at it at this point.
Next to my knee. Put it in lights.
It's catching the neighbor on. Catching. He's my middle name. Okay.
Even that was good. Middle name.
Leave me alone, please.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we were later. This deep dish is deep. Ow, ow.
Why? Oh, she burnt her hand.
Burnt hands.
At the end of this video, you guys are gonna see us tasting it.
Okay. Maybe a flopped cut.
Yeah, that's another thing. Why is it so difficult to cut? And this is why people specialize and go to school to cook, guys.
I mean,
This is why. Do you see the catching that's happening before your eyes?
you want to bring your onion?
Oh no. I mean, I can stop.
To right side up.
Is it this?
Yeah.
Being left-handed, I'm going to block this whole thing. Oh no. This thing is really shaking.
Add to the point system level of difficulty.
For real.
She kind of looks good though. Little onion snakes.
Our raw onion mixture is doing the absolute most right
She's
now.
looking so pretty. Donker.
Oh, is the mozzarella gonna go on top?
Yeah. Oh, no. Parmesan.
I meant that one. I'm over it! I'm over it! I'm sure you guys get to see this lovely little friend of ours. Oh, it left. Little fly friend. Every time you open the door.
It's SpongeBob.
I'm so tired. More so I'm burning. So we bought a pre-grated Parmesan cheese. I know that people say Parmesan, but I like saying words the way they're spelt. So, so our Parmesan cheese is pre-grated because the one that was not grated was the same price as the one that was grated. So why would I just throw away effort like that? Oh, technical difficulties. Guys, put in the comments, pause the video and put in the comments what I don't even know. Put in the comments how well do you think this is gonna turn out? Your predictions. Put your predictions in the comments. Let's see what happens.
Oh, please.
Just put all of it, cause like what are we gonna do with 50 grams? So we're saying goodbye to our accent piece, cause we realize it's not part of the recipe. That's fun.
Does not complete the look.
We were gonna keep it on as handles so that we could take this out easily when it's cool, but I guess all good things must come to an end at some point, right? Oh, it's feeling pretty nicely. Now that you can see. You know what's funny? Like, we do things like this all the time, and only at the end we realize what nonsense we were catching on. Like, we're present when we're doing the nonsense, but
You don't realize how bad it is.
yeah, like now, and also because this bowl is see-through. It's lit out here. You get to see all the mistakes.
Yeah. We would have seen our embarrassment alone. Now you guys get to see it with us.
Yay! I'm not even embarrassed because even when people are here,
We
but
can't. Damn
are
it.
they gonna see something different when they're actually
No.
in person? No.
Our parents are gonna eat this. We are going to eat this. Why is it so fun?
We're going to enjoy it too. The moment of truth. After 25 minutes, I'm sure. It goes into the oven. We say goodbye. It's going on its first day of school, our creation. And we put on a 25-minute timer. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, come. Okay. Before you bud.
Not bubbling.
Yeah, it's not at all. Do you want to put it in longer? The Parmesan cheese just created a crust. That's all it did. Oh my gosh.
Remove from the oven and carefully lift it out of the pan onto the rack.
How do you do that now?
I don't know.
Oh,
You're gonna burn. It would be so much easier to just turn it over. Can't we just let it cool off? And a little bit and then take it out. Man, look.
ha! It came. Oh, we're gonna rate this as an experience as a whole. So the first, obviously, is taste, because we're gonna eat it now for the first time, and you guys will get to see my initial reaction to that. The second one is time, how long it took. The third one is level of difficulty, and the fourth one is will we attempt this again?
A couch pizza.
Yeah, it's a pizza on a chair. So we're gonna taste it.
I ate a front pot. So, for one, you know how canned tomatoes are very sour? The recipe actually didn't like it, wasn't that sour. I also ate the crusty.
I mean, guys, this is our first meal for the day, so our judgment might be like shifted a little bit, because here we have a saying. Well, I'm sure it's a South African saying that everything tastes good when you're hungry. But like it tastes slightly close to the pizza that we were going for. I like it. So like for my taste rating, it tasted how I expected it to taste. It's not like there's any new flavors or any new excitement hidden or whatever. Yeah, like I feel maybe if we had used like a different bowl thingy, then it would be a better flavor. Maybe if we had warmed it a little bit before we ate it, then maybe like the cheese would have melted a little bit more or whatever. But I like it. I would eat it. If somebody gave this to me, I would be like, oh my gosh, good food, you know? Yeah.
I think for me, it might just be with our expertise, because I can't judge this based on the recipe showing. I agree with my sister. It would have tasted nicer if we'd eaten it straight out of the oven, but it was hard to take it out of the container. So it tastes how I expected it. So I'm not we don't want to give like ratings based on like 5 stars or whatever, because I don't think we have a trained palate, a trained enough palate to say like, this is ugly, this is not ugly. Yeah, now my taste rating would be like, yeah, it tastes how I expected.
And I don't think in future, like rating for us is not going to be in numbers whatsoever. It's in level of I have energy for this and I have no energy for this. That's our rating. Okay, so the next one is time.
It took time.
It did take time, but I think if we didn't have to go to the shop and get stuff, and preparing the ingredients doesn't take that long.
It didn't.
The dough is the like most time intensive part.
It actually was. On the recipe itself, it said like it takes 7 minutes to like, and the kneading. Like, I'm not sure if you guys recall, I just threw all the ingredients in, and when I was mixing it, it really wasn't that difficult. But
So yeah, like the amount of time it takes isn't that much. I feel like it takes longer when you don't know what you're doing. Like
so
it took forever. And also it's like I'm saying, it's the first meal of the day, so we're
also kind of running on empty. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, if you have food, then you can kind of make food with energy. But we haven't eaten yet, so we didn't make food with energy. So
And also, since this was like the initial, you're like, cool, deep dish pizza, this is the ingredients, let's have the ingredients. Now you're seeing it for the first time and you're like, oh, this is what I have to do.
yeah.
So
This was very much trial and error, and we foresee that maybe for future recipes it will be very much the same.
yeah.
Because we'll be like, oh no, I feel like making this today. Okay, cool. Let's go get the ingredients. Like, stupid people.
Yeah. you guys can see how much we struggle. So I hope it's entertaining for you. I'm physically exhausted. Thank you.
But like
Yeah.
we stay learning about ourselves, so it's kind of like, it's funny to us too. Although it's like exhaustingly funny, it's funny. Then the third one.
The third one is level of difficulty.
So like level of
it's
difficulty, I personally don't think it's like extremely difficult, because it actually ended up kind of how we expected it to. You know, like we had all these thoughts, we were like, oh my gosh, the content's gonna be too juicy, it's gonna break. But this thing is actually like, I can hold it. You know, so
we should eat it like that.
it's solid. Like the stresses that we had didn't really come to realizations of, like, in terms of, I think the difficulty is potentially just the mental battle.
Yeah, I feel like understanding the recipe is more where the difficulty comes in, because you're like, what do they mean? Cover with what? Drain how? So I feel like
those parts were kind of weird. Like drain
the tomatoes.
And you know, like I said to Minister, like it would be nice if we knew what was one of the things. If we knew how to julienne, it was something like, oh no, we want to know how to julienne. If there was a way that before you hit a recipe, you knew all the things that they meant. So it's like, oh, drain. I was like, oh no, I know exactly how to drain.
Like how much liquid I'm allowed to have, how much I can cheat it. No, we're just like, no, we need the driest tomatoes.
Yeah, and it was like, but that didn't make sense.
Yeah. So
it's like I think the difficulty came in like understanding and then executing, because it wasn't like, it's not, you know, those one pan dishes. Gee, you must do this one there, and this one there, and this one there, and then you put everything together.
Yeah, so like if we go back to time, dishes takes forever. The number of dishes, and by the time you're done failing this many times, you're like, do I really have to see these dishes today? You know. So I feel like that the mental battle, the energy that you need. But I feel like for people who know what they're doing, the difficulty is like easy. It's like simple, right? So if you know what you're doing, by all means, go ahead, try this recipe. For us who don't know what we're doing, be prepared for it to take long in your mind, because you feel more emotionally drained when you're messing up. So
100%, but also it's very cool to do the layers.
Yeah.
Cheese is a winner all the time. So yeah. And then the last one?
The last one is would we do it again? I feel like I can do it again. Like, this is my first try at ever in my life making deep dish pizza. But I feel like I can make it again when I've done my research and watched videos on doing those things. Then I'll be like, yeah, got this. Even though I probably will mess up then as well. But not in the near future. I'm definitely not making this again. It just finished my energy to, like, usually, which I think is a bad thing, but when I cook, after I'm done cooking, I don't want to see that food again. I want it out of my sight. I don't want it in my life. I don't want to eat it. I'll eat bread. It's fine. But so I won't make it again in the near future. But taste is something that I feel like in the future I'm like, you know what, I list for that pizza, then definitely I'll make it again. So yes, I will make it again definitely, but nowhere in the near future.
Okay, so from my perspective, I just want to like put a disclaimer out there, say guys, this is how it usually goes, which is potentially something that we have to change. But it'll be like, oh, do you want this? So there was no way for it to like, not really no way, but it was like speed, find a recipe, find out do we have the ingredients. It wasn't like time that we could sit down and be like, okay, cool, so we want to make this. So that's why it was kind of all over the place. But I cannot, if we continue doing this, I can't promise that it will be any better because
So the video cut off here, but my sister was basically saying that she would make it again in the near future. So I have a favor to ask you guys. Could you please share this video? This is the first time I'm asking this in a really long time. But also like the video and comment the things that you need to comment, because I need to know whether you guys want to see things like this again. So let me know.